When I moved to London a few years ago, and I was so excited for this new beginning, I was ready to create new experiences with people in my academic environment, pursuing my master's. I was so excited. But at the same time, I was the first in my family to do something like that. I was the first in my family to have a master's degree and do that in another country. So I was also experiencing this overwhelming anxiety. There was a big internal conflict in my life. I was unconsciously being filled with guilt because nobody in my family has done that before. Even though I loved what I was studying, I was obsessed. Everything I studied, I am obsessed. I love studying. I read every single day on the topics I am obsessed with, which you might have guessed, it's psychology, psychotherapy, coaching, all of that kind of stuff. So I was obsessed with the subject. And I was finding myself procrastinating so much. I was late for my assessments. I was doing everything last minute. When I was at the library, I was scrolling on my phone. And that was because I was filled with this guilt, with this shame, because I had so much unconscious loyalty to my family choices, my family's background in terms of career. What I was doing, I was self-sabotaging my own development, my own academic development, because nobody in my family has done that before. I remember being in therapy, really untangling those self-sabotaging behaviors. And when we take the time to untangle those self-sabotaging behaviors, truly understand where they come from in terms of our own individual history, we are freeing ourselves from those shackles of identifying with old narratives, with old identities, with old unspoken rules about life. When that happens, it's one of the most liberating experiences we can have in our lives. So yeah, if you're going through self-sabotage, really give yourself some space to reflect and understand your family history, your family dynamics, your family's unspoken rules. And what's your relationship to that? What can you do to both have a relationship with your family? Now, I'm not speaking about cases of abuse, that's different. And establish some boundaries for your individuality, for your own agency.